Hey guys, Tara from Sofia Gray here. Have you ever wondered why some people are turned on by golden showers? I'm sure some of you are bursting to find out. So, in today's video, we're gonna discuss just what makes pee play so appealing. What is pee fetishism? Pee, with regards to sex, is usually referred to as pee play, but if it becomes a regular and major turn-on, we're now verging on fetish territory, known as urophilia. Many of our urophiliac friends like various things about pee. The way it looks, the way it smells, the way it feels, and even the way it tastes. And it doesn't always have to be so intimate, as many people simply get turned on by the sight of someone being urinated on. There are plenty of pee-related porn niches that exist. You got water sports. This usually involves someone being peed on. Amarashi, the erotic infatuation with someone wetting themselves. Voyeurism, watching people pee. Desperation fetishism, arousal around the act of holding it in. Why can pee be such a turn-on? It's generally due to the submissive and dominance relationship dynamic. Sometimes pee turns people on as an act of dominance. Dog owners know full well how much their dog needs to fulfill their instinctual response and mark certain places with their urine. Fetishists find that urinating on their partner makes them feel in control, and asserting that kind of possession and dominance can be incredibly satisfying. On the flip side, some people love to be humiliated sexually. What better way to be degraded than by getting peed on by your partner? Secondly, humans love the satisfaction of release. We've all been desperate for a pee, and there's nothing quite like the relief of finally breaking the seal. A lot of parallels are drawn between this form of relief and sexual satisfaction. Finally, it's taboo. People love doing things they aren't supposed to. All our lives we're taught that pee is for the toilet and maybe the occasional tree if we really can't wait. But the idea of doing something so wrong or naughty can be a massive part of what makes it so exciting. Before we go any further, here's a little bit more about Sofia Gray. We're the largest used panty marketplace. Whether you're looking to sell your lovingly used items and sexy content or make your next kinky purchase, please be sure to check us out now. Now let's jump back into the video. To pee or not to pee? How to get started. So for those who are interested in dabbling in pee play, zip that fly back up until you know how to get started safely. Although pee is considered to be sterile while inside your bladder, as soon as it leaves, it's not. So try to avoid getting pee inside any broken skin or cuts. The most important thing to note is, do not pee inside your woman. Urine can really mess up the vaginal pH levels, which naturally balances the acid and bacteria inside the vagina. Doing this can lead to infection and other health complications. So let's say it's for external use only. For hygiene reasons, you'll need a cleaning plan of action. The last thing you want is for pee to soak into your bed sheets, carpets, or curtains. I don't know how crazy things are gonna get. Some people like to use training pads, similar to puppy pads, which are really absorbent and don't smell. Alternatively, conducting this kind of activity in the bathroom makes the whole thing a lot easier to clean up. Pee is relatively safe to drink. It's just advised that you drink some water beforehand so things are a bit more dilute. How to get pee conversations started with a partner. Asking your partner if you can pee on them might be a bit forward and usually elicit shock if they're not into it. For a softer approach, try to gauge your partner's reaction by talking about pee play porn first. Maybe ask them what their thoughts are on it, if they've ever watched it, or maybe if they'd consider watching it. Remember that as long as your kinks are consensual, safe, and legal, then you shouldn't be ashamed or embarrassed. It's also normal to feel nervous at the thought of exposing this information to your partner. So don't come out with all your desires at once, slowly build up to it. What if I can't pee in front of someone, but really want to engage in pee play? Plenty of people who are turned on by the thought of peeing on their partner find it difficult to get their bodies to follow through. After all, we typically don't have an audience when we pee, and we're certainly not used to having a recipient for it. So, if you're having some trouble peeing in front of your partner, here are a few things we can do. Take small steps. Start by leaving the door open while you pee. Once you're comfortable, work up to having them in the bathroom with you. Some couples practice kissing or being touched seductively while going to the toilet. This helps to add more sexy associations to the act of peeing. Finally, have a talk with your partner about what's making you uncomfortable. It's not uncommon to find pee play shameful, especially if your partner finds it gross or unorthodox. It's always best to lay your cards on the table to work through them. So hopefully this video has helped to make more people comfortable with the idea of pee play. If you still have questions or have something to add, leave a comment below. If you found this video helpful, give us a like and subscribe.